name's Dorian. I play rhythm guitar and back vocals.
I'm Ollie, and I sing in the band Broadside.
Hi, I'm Niles, and I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play drums.
I'm Josh. I play bass.
When did you guys first get interested in music?
Wait, what?
When did you first get interested in music?
When I was like 10, I got taken to my very first show. It was like the Allman Brothers, and ever since I saw someone on stage, like, you know, doing their own thing, I realized I wanted to do that. It was cool.
Okay. How about you?
I think I first got interested in music when I started to kind of embrace my own like fears and shit, and so I had like a natural like desire to hear like my mom sing and things like that when I was afraid, when I was just young, and just the kind of sorrows of the world taught me to really embrace music pretty early in life. I'd say maybe like 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
I'd probably say it was around the time I was like anywhere from like 13 to 15 years old. One of my really good friends showed me this band called The Offspring, and it like blew my mind. I really wanted to like play guitar and like be in a band, and yeah.
My dad had a drum set growing up when I was growing up, and I was always around it, but I never took it serious until probably middle school when I found punk rock and started playing drums and getting more into it, and haven't stopped since.
See, I first got into music in like the end of elementary school, so I was, I guess, like 8 going into 6th grade, and my uncle gave me my first guitar. My granddad and my family gave me my first guitar, and it was the first time I got into it, started playing a lot through school, and the first place that I felt like you could be yourself.
Who or what is your inspiration to play music?
Oh, my inspiration? Honestly, just the music itself. I like trying to be as creative as humanly possible. It's just an outlet.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the question?
Who or what is your inspiration to play music?
My inspiration to play music, it stems from my eagerness and desire to fit into the world, as I feel like just as like a middle-class worker, I find it difficult to, you know, make the money that I spend, and I don't have a spending problem or anything. It's just kind of the idea of nothing else has ever made sense to me, and you know, I was gifted with the talent, but I was gifted with the talent of ambition, and so it's always just been there for me, and no matter what, it's like I'm a firm believer of what you put out is what you get back in, so that's probably what keeps me motivated personally.
When I was younger, music was just an escape for me, like from everyday like bullshit and whatnot, and you know, it's just something that like I held really close to my heart. And you know, when I started playing in bands, I just wanted to like do the same thing for kids now that music did for me, like just help them get through like shitty situations and just give them something like nice and positive to hold on to.
I'm inspired by everybody I meet in my life. They all inspire me, and my family.
I think what inspires me is the feeling. It's like the emotion that goes into music. You know, good day, bad day, whatever it is, there's always a feeling there, and it's I don't know, rewarding.
Do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
What is it, Andrew?
Sometimes I like to drink some adult sodas to help me get in the zone and relax a little bit.
Anyone else?
Yeah, sometimes I work out, you know, get some crunches in. I look in the mirror and I say, do great. And that's pretty much it. Anybody else? That's it.
Pre-show ritual?
Drink.
When can we expect another tour?
We may or may not be seeing something in November, December.
November?
Yeah.
From the start
pushing through all the bullshit that the band and us as individuals have been given from our environment in the world. Like, you could say there's been great things, there's been the worst things, and the ability to kind of take both from both of those worlds and progress, I feel has probably been the biggest accomplishment for everybody overall.
I don't know what you said, but basically all the hardship that we've gone through, the member changes, the van breakdowns, basically all that. I think staying together and still being friends through it all is probably one of the biggest accomplishments that I think at least I've.
Where do you see yourselves a year from now?
I want to be on stage with One Direction.
I actually second that.
Probably marrying Katy Perry.
Living down in Southern California with palm trees.
Actually, Niles and I both are marrying Katy Perry. It's like a dual thing. We're a BOGO deal.
Katy Perry has 2 marriage proposals. What's the first thing that pops into your head if someone would ask you to brighten their day?
I personally would tell someone either a funny joke, or I would make fun of my own height, or I would tell somebody that they're valued whether they believe it or not.
What was it?
What's the first thing that pops into your head when someone is having a bad day to make them to brighten their day?
Just compliment them in every way that you can. List all their good attributes, you know?
Huh?
That was it. Just make them feel good. That's it.
Definitely. There you go.
Same question? Okay. I probably would just do the same thing as Ollie, honestly. I usually just make fun of myself and try to make people laugh. That's it, really.
What's the first thing that pops into your head if you're told to brighten someone's day?
Drink a margarita if you drink. If not, listen to music.
The first thing that pops in my head to brighten someone's day is just smile. Tell them to smile, and you know, you put good energy out there. It's gonna make someone feel a lot better than.
What has the feedback been like for Old Bones?
The response we got has been pretty positive. It was more than we ever really expected, you know. But it was cool. Like, a lot of people seem to dig it, and they seem to find real sincerity in the lyrics, and you know, latch on to some of the meaning. So that's cool, you know. And that's something that makes us feel like it's really worthwhile, you know.
Yeah, pretty much what Dorian said. People have been really stoked on it. They're impressed that we continue through our trials, and they really relate to the honesty of the record. And I feel like that's when you put yourself out there like that, emotionally, physically, with touring and all that stuff. We're just grateful to have anybody at all say that they are appreciating what we're doing. So.
What's your favorite track to play live?
Probably playing in traffic. That energy is so high. It's so much fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, playing in traffic for sure.
What did he say?
He said playing in traffic.
He's a liar. No, I'm kidding. My favorite track to play live is probably Come and Go because it's groovy, or Damaged Kids because it means the most to me, personally.
My favorite track to play live would probably be Come and Go and Damage Kids. Yep.
My favorite track is Come and Go, just because it's super bouncy, a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just fun to play.
I think my favorite track is probably one we haven't played yet, and it's Simple Type.
Do you believe the internet helps with the acceptance of everybody, no matter their race, religion, sexual preference, or do you believe it makes it worse?
That's kind of the curse of the internet and just modern thinkers as well. I believe that it's an incredible opportunity for people to express themselves and find an avenue and the opportunity to relate to something out there. and it's good for artists, it's good for creators, but I feel like it's bad for someone that's searching for themselves via the digital era. It's unfortunate that most people find attraction in belittling other people, and it's a lot easier to do when you're on a keyboard. Let's say you're having a bad day, you could just go on the internet and completely ruin and tarnish somebody's hard work, ambitions, feelings. Even if they post a photo of themselves, they can rip that apart in an anonymous fashion. So I think that it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing for creators, thinkers, artists, but it's a curse for anyone that's trying to find anything outside of their physical life. Ultimately, that's not always the case, but I feel like it could go either way.
I was just gonna add that it is bittersweet because you can get your stuff out there, but at the same time, there's so many people getting their stuff out there. So it's like, it's not as hard to work to get out there, but you gotta be something that makes you stand out.
The internet question?
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's a yes and no. You know, you get to see a lot of different people's views on it. It's all just opinionated, and some people's opinions can be positive, and some people can just be negative. So
Yeah, it's like this is awesome.
yeah, you take what you can get, I guess.
Yep. What does the band name mean?
The band name? Andrew, what's the band name mean, Andrew?
So one time Andrew was riding a four-wheeler through a field. He got smacked by a piece of barnwood, and we went, man, Andrew got hit by the broadside of a barn.
No, we like the one-word name. We wanted something that you couldn't really put in a specific genre just by the word. And we all just kind of agreed that we like Broadside, so that's how we got it.
And lastly, what do you guys have to say to your fans?
Just thank you for like even giving us the time of day to, you know, listen to any second of any track that we put out. You know, it means the world that any single person that we've never come in contact with could help us, you know, take the next steps and, you know, grow as human beings and as a band, as a group. So, like, thank you in the biggest way, for real. In all sincerity. I suck at sounding sincere, but that's
No, you sound sincere. What do you have to say to your fans?
I just want to say thank you for the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to growing with you, getting to know you, and hanging out and continuing to be inspired by whatever life throws at us.
I'd just like to say that I never thought I'd ever be in this position. So thank you so much for the support so I can keep doing what I love.
Thanks for enjoying Broadside.
I just want to say thank you, first off. The fans really make this band. I know it seems sometimes it seems backwards or opposite, but like we couldn't do this without people supporting this band and enjoying this band and connecting with this band. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, people showing up and supporting this band makes the world of a difference to us, and, you know, hopefully we can return that and somehow make a difference in somebody else's life or help connect with them or anything like that, and just have a good time.
Thanks, guys, and everyone listening. Please make sure to check out Old Bones by Broadside.